Yo, what's up, family? So, I want to do this little study with you guys. I got excited. I've been doing a lot of cross referencing lately, and when you discover something that's in the Bible, in the Old Testament and the New Testament, it just reaffirms to you even more that God is the same God yesterday, today, and forever, family. This study is called The Great Supper for the Birds. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 26, and your dead body shall be food for all the birds of the air and the beasts of the earth, and there shall be no one to frighten them away. Family, there's also in 1 Kings chapter 16, verses 4, and also in the Old Testament and Genesis chapter 40, verse 19, that talks about the birds. Jeremiah in the Old Testament, what really, of course, I've been studying Jeremiah a lot lately, and that's what really opened my eyes to how many times not only did Jeremiah say it, it just stuck out to me. I was like, okay, there's got to be more to this. So I started looking, and sure enough, it was in Deuteronomy, First Kings, Genesis, and also in the New Testament where Jesus talks about it as well. I'm going to read a few scriptures from Jeremiah that I discovered, chapter 7, verses 33. And the dead bodies of the people will be food of the birds of the air and for the beasts of the earth, and none will frighten them away. So see, Jeremiah chapter 7, verses 33, and Deuteronomy 28:26, it says, nothing's going to frighten these birds away from feasting upon the dead carcasses of people. Also, Jeremiah 15:3, I will appoint over them 4 kinds of destroyers, declares the Lord, the sword to kill, the dogs to tear, and the birds of the air, and the beast of the earth to devour and to destroy. Jeremiah 16:4, they shall they shall die of deadly diseases, they shall not be lamented, nor shall they be buried. They shall be as dung on the surface of the ground. They shall perish by the sword and by famine. And their dead bodies shall be food for the birds of the air and for the beasts of the earth. See, Jeremiah says this numerous times. Jeremiah 19:7, family. And in this place I will make void of the plans of Judah and Jerusalem, and cause their people to fall by the sword before their enemies, and by the hands of those that seek their life. I will give their dead bodies for food to the birds of the air and to the beasts of the earth. Jeremiah, this is the last one in the Old Testament. Jeremiah 34:20, and I will give them into the hand of their enemies, and into the hands of those who seek their lives. Their dead bodies shall be food for the birds of the air and beasts of the earth. Jeremiah mentions the birds of the air numerous times, along with other scriptures out of Old Testament. And when I discovered this, I was like, okay, if it's being said this many times in the Old Testament, then it's got to be in the New Testament. So I found the New Testament scriptures, Matthew 24:28, family. Wherever the corpse is, there the vultures will gather. Also in the New Testament, the book of Luke, chapter 17:35 through 37, speaks of the birds as well. There will be 2 women grinding together. One will be taken and the other left. And they will say to him, where, Lord? He said to them, where the corpse is, there the vultures will gather. And lastly, family, I cross-referenced Revelation, which was so important. You got it from the very beginning of the book. It's speaking about the birds that will feast to the very end of the book. Revelation 19, verses 16 through 18. On his robe and on his thigh he has a name written, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Then I saw an angel standing in the sun with a loud voice. He called to all the birds that fly directly overhead, come, gather for the great supper of God, to eat the flesh of kings, the flesh of captains, the flesh of mighty men, the flesh of horses and their riders, the flesh of all men, both free and slave, both small and great. Basically, that means anyone who did not give their life to Jesus Christ, family. People right now are more concerned about the color of Ariel and the color of Jesus Christ. I mean, I see the most ignorant things coming from this generation. And it's like, if you really know who Jesus Christ, Yeshua, was, you're going to know that Jesus was neither white nor black. You're going to know that. And you're going to also know that's totally irrelevant to the salvation of your soul, because your soul matters, not the flesh, not your skin color. But it is amazing to me that the amount of time people spend being ignorant, you know, and going by what everybody talks about and what everybody says. Guys, the least of your worries right now is the color of Ariel, or, you know, going back and forth with discord and divisions among the brethren, among the people of God. You know, when all these things start to come upon the earth,